In today's video, I got the hardest platinum trophy I've ever attempted. In fact, this is one of the crowning jewels in my platinum trophy career. Nothing even comes close to this game's platinum, and I can't wait to show you how I got it done. Today, I got platinum in My Friend Peppa Pig, the video game. A wondrous game which only has 12 trophies, and the entire plot is that you are Peppa Pig's new friend. Now you might ask yourself, what does this mean? In a nutshell, it means you and Peppa get to run around doing absolutely nothing and you don't even get a name. But they do let you choose your skin color so we can be inclusive to all sorts of children around the world. I actually will be really interested in knowing how many kids have played this game, seeing as I love kids. Anyways, we begin the game, like I said, by making our character, which I'm shocked by since this game was free, but if you don't have PlayStation Plus, it costs $40, which is obnoxious because it only lasts like an hour.
Dude, what are you doing?
I didn't know this when playing it since I had PS Plus, as I said, and I got it for free. But like, seriously, what dumbass parent is spending 40 of their hard-earned dollars for a game about Peppa Pig for their child? You could go buy some bacon from the store for less money and have a better teaching lesson. But no disrespect to Daddy Pig, he could just feed a whole starving Albanian family without a sweat. Also, shout out to my 7 friends who are playing this game. Really made me feel like I don't belong on a child offender list. But maybe we all do now. Since the game is apparently worthy of costing $40, we have to play through an entire tutorial to explain how to push the left stick in both directions and also press the X button. Maybe one day if I become brain dead, you guys can remind me of this game since I might need such instructions on how to play it. I wonder if this game would be super entertaining on like 3 edibles. Then again, I bet anything would, so that's not really a good comparison. My retarded child I chose to play as in this game then goes and jumps around in a mud puddle for absolutely no reason. But it would be funny if I got a trophy for being a dirty little boy with a wink face emoji. An entire 2 minutes into the Peppa Pig video game, we get to see the legend herself, Peppa Pig, who looks exactly as I remember when I was 9 years old. I don't think she actually ages. Maybe her parents are giving her hormones to stunt her growth like Chris from Mr. Beast takes to give himself titties. Me and Peppa then go up to her room and we are all alone. Only 2 things can happen here. But since I don't actually have a working nutsack yet, all we do is play with toys innocently. I guess the $40 doesn't include anything for the adults to enjoy. I mistakenly put on a pirate hat, which I'm going to regret very much later on. And all Peppa had to say was this. And then I went and saw Daddy Pig, and all he did was this. And then I went to see Mommy Pig, and all she did was this.
Shut the fuck.
And now I really feel like a lobotomy victim with everything around me repeating itself. But at least I'm not on the spectrum like Peppa's little brother who is fixated over dinosaurs. And if I hear him say it one more time, I swear to God the Geneva Conventions won't exist when I'm done with him. After turning on the TV and putting on R-rated films for Peppa's little brother to watch and become a real boy, her dad wanders in like a blubbering idiot without his glasses on and claims he lost them. So like any good old simp, I decide it's my job to go find them and put myself in this family early on. Somehow, some way, this son of a bitch managed to throw them all the way across the house onto the floor. It really would have been funny if we could have taken his glasses and just broke them. Like, come on, these developers should have asked me to join in and really make this game worth the $40 they charge. I got a trophy for giving this fat, useless waste of space his glasses again. Bro got double L genetics. Like, sure, in real life, I have to wear contacts and can't see more than 2 feet in front of me, but at least I don't weigh 340 pounds and have to be carted everywhere when I turn 32. Peppa Pig's dad is literally just my aunt, which is why I despise him so much. Me and Peppa leave her house and she says we should walk all the way to her grandparents' house. I, however, didn't want to hear her dumbass voice anymore, so I pressed X to get in the car and drive away from my problems. Not knowing it wouldn't take us to her grandparents' house, but rather down a road, and there is road construction in this game. I guess if you spend the extra $4 to buy the Peppa Pig DLC pack, then maybe we could unlock this new and improved road feature also. We eventually end up at a school and not Grandpappy's house. My disappointment is immeasurable since I love all wrinkly things. In fact, while we are at this playgroup, I literally did nothing for a trophy and just drew some pictures and did some math that only goes up to 3. Now this game really does think I'm a child. We even get to do a race with all the kids for absolutely no reason, and apparently the goddamn kindergarten has its own track. I won because I'm the main character, but everyone got a trophy and I got mine last. This truly is my childhood villain origin story. I think I'm gonna go steal someone's lunch money now to get some more attention because my father left us and my only friend is Peppa Pig. This game also does this wonderful thing where whenever it wants to end a scene or bring you back to the normal game, it just makes every single character on screen absolutely flip their behinds upside down and laugh their asses off.
Oh my god!
Around 10 minutes later, I finally found Grandpa and Grandma's house, and I wonder how many kids they have hidden in their well out back. But before me and Peppa investigate their crimes on humanity, we talk to and feed this parrot, which definitely doesn't have anything behind those eyes of his. A few seconds later, a giant white cock just appears on the screen, and I am absolutely flabbergasted. It's a little chicken. Since I love cocks, I decided to go capture all of them and throw them back in the sex dungeon where they belong, just as Peppa's grandparents asked me to. And I got my second trophy for doing so. Now I really feel like a good boy. Grandpa and Grandma Pig take us out far, far away to try and hide the bodies, but we take a pit stop at a beach and explore these little water pools in the sand. This game even tries to make us learn something about nature by giving us a little science lesson within. You know, at least with the $40 you spent on a Peppa Pig video game, you can now leave with 3 useless facts about rocks and another trophy. I was following a guide on this game about how to get its trophies, since the Peppa Pig video game literally has RNG in it and won't always do what you need it to do when you need it to do it when you want it to do it. You understand, right? So the next trophy I was after ended up being in the forest, and unlike the game where cannibals run after you and try to eat you for dinner, all we did was crawl around on the ground and follow a trail of poop left by ants. And Peppa even breaks the 4th wall and asks us if we guessed the animal. But no, of course we didn't, Peppa, because who the f would have guessed it's ants, for Christ's sake? They don't even leave a trail in real life since they are so small. This game is super unrealistic. Like, I can get past the talking animals and the fact that every pig isn't on a dinner plate, but come on, ants don't leave a trail. We also got a trophy for being an idiot. Daddy Pig gets a sunburn, but you can't even tell since he's a pig, and they always look pink. Nice job, developers. I like that you tried. Anyways, we have a picnic in the middle of the forest, which would have been kind of scary, but nobody would dare try to kill and eat us since you can never eat all of Daddy Pig. It would simply be a waste. Eventually, there was another bad joke, and I went mildly insane.
I'm gonna kill my...
The entire school shows up for some reason, and we have a little camping trip in the middle of the day, like any good Midwestern person. Since our teacher is a lazy piece of ass who can't bother to work for that minimum wage check, she makes us build the fire, which was so important, I got a trophy because without it, we would all be completely fine since we are animals and are meant to be in the wild. They all sing a song, and I slowly begin to question what I'm doing with my life. Then everyone goes to sleep and we wake up being completely abandoned in the middle of the night. I actually laughed at this since it's so funny how they straight up just left us to die. Me and Peppa go to the winter biome, which is like 34 feet to the right, and build a snowman with our bare hands, feeling nothing, which is weird since we had a fire last night to stay warm. I got another trophy for that and then went down the slopes like a true Chad. The whole gang gets back in the car and we are off again to possibly be sold into the slave market. Instead, we arrive at some random castle off in the distance and got a trophy just for being there, and included in Peppa's family outing. We also get to spy on all the things happening around the world like proper creeps, or just Daddy Pig on a normal day. Next, I did the hardest trophy in this game and one that I struggled with for an entire 7 minutes. Getting Peppa Pig's brother's dinosaur back to him when he loses it. And if you don't do it the exact way they want you to, you fail and have to reset the cutscene over and over by just getting lucky, which is so weird in my opinion how they made this into the game. But we finally got it and the game is basically over now. All that was left is to go save a turtle from a tree, which for some reason it can't talk like the rest of us. What a loser. We then went to a museum and instead of relishing in all the ancient artifacts there, all I did was ride the modern day roller coaster because history is so boring. Like it's already happened. With that trophy all done, all we have to do is go back to Peppa Pig's house and trigger a cutscene to send us on our way to Potato Land, which is what I imagine Irish people praise like Americans praise Disneyland, which honestly ain't all that. Universal Studios is way better. Anyways, we got the platinum trophy for Peppa Pig's video game, and if I have to say Peppa Pig one more time, I think I'm gonna kill myself. Thanks for watching. If you want to see me play more kids games, drop a like in this video and subscribe. Also, I apologize to any parents who pulled up this video thinking it would be family friendly.